What's going on in our local market? Hey everybody, Mike Novak from the Novak Real Estate Team. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We're in the middle of December right now. And what I want to do is I want to share with you the stats all the way up through the end of November. So stick with me through this video. I'm going to share with you the key data points I share with you every single month. And then at the end, we're going to do some casting towards 2022, some vision casting, and see where do we think things might just end up at as we round the corner to 2022 into January and ultimately into the spring selling season. So let's jump into the data. First of all, sales price, $722,000 now. It's an increase of 22% year over year. 1 year ago, friends, our average home price was $589,000 right here in Snohomish County. A startling, huge increase that is definitely applying some pressure to buyers right now. New listings are up 7%, although it does not feel like that. Homes for sale are down 41%. So more homes are coming on the market, but homes are selling so fast that it's actually decreasing the overall amount of properties that are available. Days on market, it takes about 5 days to sell a home at the current moment, which is a decrease of 50% year over year. We just keep seeing that number 50% lower every single month when we compare year over year data. So that days on market, how long does it take to sell a home from when it comes on to when it actually goes under contract, just keeps getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And what we're really seeing is just an offer review date time period, and that's it. Remember, an offer review date, friends, is where a seller puts a home on the market, say on a Thursday, and they wait till a set date, like a Tuesday, to look at offers on that property. If we didn't have review dates, our days on market would probably be one, especially under $700,000. So it really could not be shorter. Months of inventory supply. Remember, this is that data point we look at every single month. Months of inventory supply measures how many homes, or how long would it take to sell every home that's currently on the market if no other homes came on after today. We're at 0.5 months of inventory supply at the current moment, which is about a 44% decrease. So I say this every month. Remember, most people consider a 6-month inventory supply of homes to represent a neutral or a balanced market. So we're so far to the side of the sellers right now that buyers are really feeling pinched and they don't have any leverage in the current market in most cases. So what does this all mean for you as a buyer or as a seller? Well, first of all, let's start with buyers. It feels like nothing is on the market right now. I know on our team, we're sitting around like watching the hot sheet every day, and we're like, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day, we're just like, let's watch for the new listings, let's watch for the back on markets. And there's really nothing coming on. Like it's very frustrating as a buyer, and even for agents as well, because we love to send clients homes and new listings, and there's just not much coming on right now. For most people, they're lucky if 1 or 2 homes come on a week that match what they're looking for. So the process is taking a lot longer than it used to. Second thing, you're going to need to expect to fight on every home that you offer on. It's very likely there's going to be 5 to 8 offers, maybe even more than that, on homes you want to offer on. So you need to have a strategy for things like earnest money, appraisal, inspections, and financing. So you need to make sure you've got a game plan in place for each one of those things. This is a market that is rewarding preparation and planning. If you just jump right into the home touring process and you just bypass the preparation phase, you're not going to get a house in this market. It's just not going to happen. So you got to slow down and really develop a game plan and strategy with your agent on how you're going to handle those different variables to actually getting an offer accepted. The last thing I want to highlight for a buyer, it used to take us about 2 weeks to find a home for people once we first met them. It's now taking more like 3 to 6 months from when we first meet somebody to when they get keys to a home. So if you think you want to move in June of next year, you better start that process today, because the last thing you want to do is feel rushed and pressured to make a last-minute purchase decision because it took months to find the right property and you're not sure if that's the right one or not. So give yourself some wiggle room. Think about a 6-month time frame right now. It's not going to be a 6-week process. It's 6 months from when you start meeting with your agent to when you get keys to your house. Plan on a 6-month time frame. For sellers, January is kind of what I call the new spring market. I'm expecting to see a lot more homes come on in January. And if you're thinking about selling, I think it makes a lot of sense to consider listing your home in January when a lot of buyers come off the sidelines that paused plans on the home search during the holidays, and they're back in the market come January looking at properties. And remember, second point for sellers, anybody can sell a home. Not anybody can sell a home for the most amount of money. This is a very simple market to get a home sold for, but the difference in how much you're going to net on your sale is how much your home's going to be marketed and advertised, and how aggressive the negotiation is going to be once you actually get offers in as well. So how your home is brought to the market is super, super important, and the experience of the person you work with is also really important. This is not a market that rewards new agents. This is a market that rewards an agent that's got a proven formula and a game plan for offensively marketing your property and not just throwing it on the MLS. So keep those points in mind. I am expecting interest rates to go up next year. That could make buyers feel even a little more squeezed, could result in inventory rising a little bit, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but it could make buying a home even more difficult. So I hope that's helpful. If you've got questions about what's going on in our market, send me a message. You can always text me at the number below.